Greetings. Welcome to the Sanctum Sanctorum. Okay, I've been putting this off for a long time. I'm still not ready, but I have to at least start and do this. I'm standing within my Sanctum Sanctorum, my collectible room, of all things Doctor Strange. However, like I said, the room isn't done, but I'm going to have to show you a little bit of it right now so I can do an unboxing of an item that's been sitting in here for well over a year now. The only reason I'm doing it now is because if I don't, I can't get the rest of this room finished. In order to make room for everything else, this big giant box that's carrying a giant statue has got to be unboxed and put away into a glass display case. Otherwise, I'm at an impasse. I'm going to show you around, briefly, the absolute mess that is this studio. I've written blog entries about it where I've compared this room to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum in the various aspects of when it's been destroyed and rebuilt and destroyed and rebuilt. Same thing for this room. I have rebuilt and destroyed and rearranged and removed so many times now that it's gotten 10 years, at least 10 years of my going back and forth with this, and it's still not done. Real life gets in the way, other responsibilities, job, work, family, yada, 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 yada. So here we are. I'm going to show you. This is the giant seal of the Vijanti, the window of the worlds that I have built and installed. And here we go. Just a quick brief turnaround. Let's see here. Obviously, nothing's been put away properly yet. It's all in various mishmashes. We've got figures and action figures and statues and all sorts of comics and assorted stuff. I've got like 50 some odd comic boxes down here. Posters and toys and lots of books. I'll show you more books in a little bit. Where's the camera facing? Where's the camera facing? Camera needs to face down a little bit. And anyway, lots of stuff. Stuff. More stuff. Oh, look at the shelves of all the stuff. I don't know where the camera is facing, so pardon me if you're not seeing anything good. But it's all in various states of, being done. If you see anything that you like, well, eventually we're going to discuss them in time. Everything's going to be discussed. Oh, look, glass display case with lots of statues and things. And the one that I'm going to be putting in is going to be going right in that blank spot back there. There used to be a giant Doctor Doom statue that I had unfortunately sold off years ago. But I'm going to move Scarlet Witch over, move some Man-Things over, and put this giant Doctor Strange statue right there. Okay, what else we've got? Some more display stuff. There's more videos and toys and stuff back there. Over here in the corner, we've got the Tower of Power. That's got all sorts of books in it. Oh, there's some more action figures carded. And all Doctor Strange stuff. Over here we've got, oh look, more and more books. Books. Lots and lots of books. There's books over there. There's hidden behind the boxes. There's books. Back here there's stuff. In this closet is where I keep all the boxes for all the statues and assorted, knick-knackery and geekdom. Oh look, my old Doctor Strange costume that I made back in 1987. The Eye of Agamotto has since been destroyed, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Got that since 87, and yada yada yada, lots of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to place this here while I unbox the box that's right there, with the stuff on top of it. So please pardon me while I move this out of the way and make room, because at this present moment, there's just no room. Everything's got to go. Now, everything's got to be rearranged. So it's like one of those, kind of like a Rubik's Cube, or go to the dentist office and you sit there and they get the little plastic thing. You got to move the tiles over, and you need to move this tile over here so you can get this tile over here. It's exactly what this is. There's so little room and so much stuff, and I've got it designed so everything's going to fit. But it can only fit if everything is properly, situated. It's Tetris. It's 3D Tetris. I've redone it so many times. It's going to happen. But we got to introduce you to, hang on, Willie. This is Magoo. Say hi to Magoo. I even wrote a blog story about Magoo a long time ago. He is the guardian of my sanctum. Yeah, every sanctum, he's a dragon. This is Magoo stuff. This is the byproduct of 40 some odd years of active collecting. And I've always had stuff where it can be seen. Well, at least by me. Oh look, more stuff. Oh, look at this giant, beautiful leather Doctor Strange bag, along with other Doctor Strange bags. Put you over there, so you don't get over. This is the XM Studios Doctor Strange statue. Came out in 2016. They had a costume, not a costume, they had an art contest to see what design was going to be used to make the statue. I had every intention of sending in a sample, but I just started a new job and life was crazy, so I never got mine, off in time. Yet, the person who did win went online. They didn't bother drawing their own. They just went online and found a bunch of images that they liked, one of which was mine. Or at least one, maybe two. My artwork. My artwork used to make this. Not the first time it's happened, but what can you do? Alrighty, I should... I'll just take it. I was going to take this box out of the outer box, but you know what? I'm not going to do that either. Not going to do that either. I'm going to gently remove the XM Studios. This is a portfolio piece, I think, with artwork of the statue, it looks like. Pretty much. That's going to be what we're looking at. Right. And it's very similar to, or at least in concept, to the artwork that they had used of mine to get it made. And I'll probably include a link to that really old, ancient artwork I had done it 100 years ago. Alright, maybe not 100 years ago, I actually did it back in 1988, 87. But, it was one of the earlier things that I had wound up scanning, putting online. Ooh, product registration. Put you over there. And this is XM Studios list of parts. Gotta check this out to make sure you get the parts. This box has sat in my Sanctum Sanctorum since I got it in January, I believe. Was it this year? Was it last year? It's been sitting in here for well over a year. So I think it was January last year that I got it. Right now, it's November 2017. So if I lift to this plastic support it. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I've got you. Close. Well, that wasn't so bad. As you can see, I'm a little out of breath because I've been doing this kind of thing all day. Well, that's not true either. I'm doing all kinds of stuff all day, but maybe not this. Okay, so XM Studios logo on that side, Doctor Strange logo on these two sides. So we're going to pivot it around so you can see that. Ooh, Doctor Strange logo. I'm going to lift this up. Right, that's how this comes up. Yes, it does. It comes up this way. Upsy daisy. Don't ask me where I'm going to put it, because as usual, I want it to wait. And there's only so much waiting you can do. Time waits for no man. Unless you've got an Eye of Agamotto. And by the way, that's only the movie Eye of Agamotto. Doctor Strange's actual comic Eye of Agamotto does not have a time stone in it, although he can control time. Sort of with it and sort of without it. You know, part of it is through spells, and part of it you can use the Eye of Agamotto to look back into time, to replay time. Oh, maybe I should use one of these. Nice. XM Studios. I mean, this is like a shipping crate. This is really packed it in. XM Studios. Got a little logo in there. Okay, so now look at all these wonderful parts. Let me see if I can lift you up. I'm gonna lift you up so you can see. Whoa! Don't get seasick. Take your Dramamine. This is what it looks like inside. Let's remove the belt. Individual pieces all wrapped up nicey. Alright, so we're going to now put you, oh no, maybe over here. Great, as I knock stuff on the ground. Okay, hopefully you're still video taping. Yes, I believe you are. Alright. Okay, so let's move this up. Okay. And in fact, I can now use the little stand that I had the camera on before to hold that. Oh jeez. Oh gee willikers. Maybe I can't do that because I'm going to have to put this there. But once again, move this around here, move it around, move it. Move it here, move it over there. One of these, do one of them. Hang on. One of these. Alright, that's, okay. Bear with me. Let's just take stuff out. Is there a step-by-step instruction sheet of how to put it together? That would be nice. Oh, product registration. That's the registration. Where are the actual instructions how to put it together? That's what I want. I want assembly instructions. Because see, this is the part that I'm kicking out now. The base. The base is huge. I'm going to take the base out. I really wish there was some kind of instructions. I don't want to break anything. Looks like something is supposed to be there. What's not there? Now, unfortunately, I have not opened this in the 2+ years, or year plus that I've had it. So I'm hoping nothing is actually missing. Because that would suck, since I never had a chance to open it and check the contents. Because there are 2 little spaces here that look like something's supposed to be in it. Uh-oh. What's that? That's supposed to be in it. Something is missing. Oh no. Why did I know this was going to happen? As soon as I said, I'm going to videotape this. Something is definitely missing. Maybe they... What the hell? And of course I bought it so long ago, there's no way to find out. So... Is it? Is it not? This is supposed to be here, that's supposed to be there, and there's something there. What is that supposed to be? Honestly, don't know. Did they put it up in that one? No, that's got... Oh, you know what? Hang on. Did they put it... No. This is that. No, this is the sash, so we've got something... missing. Maybe it's supposed to be book or paper? Don't know. Looking at the photo of what it's supposed to look like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I need to put you back over here while I lift this out and put it there. I see what it is. Okay, I see what they did. They took it out of where it was supposed to be and put it over there because that's what people do. I think the man who had sold it to me said he had opened it up and checked it for parts. So it seems as though maybe he put it where it's supposed to be, but not necessarily where it's supposed to be in the package. Okay, so this is the body of Doctor Strange. And the gigantic base that weighs a friggin' ton. Alright, I might not be able to have room in that display case. We're gonna see. Oof! Hang on. Yikes, look at that. That is something. Alright, let me take the pieces out. This was the bit that was missing from the spot that I was looking at. And what it is the actual iris covering for the Eye of Agamotto base. I will put that in a moment, but not right yet. Not just yet. Soon. Meanwhile, everybody at home, all you out there in TV land, hi, you're going, oh, I would have freaked out if I had opened it up and there was something missing. And trust me, part of me inside was freaking out, but part of me had said, well, it's been so long. What am I going to do? And maybe, just maybe, because eBay is the cache of all wonders, maybe I can say, okay, I'll look up for that one individual part, thing that is missing from my box that I don't know what it is yet. Send, and boop, it will come up and I have to buy one and have it shipped to me. That is the nature of the beast these days. All right, so I'm going to take the pieces out of this so I can put the box back together again, and then put the camera back up here so you can see me put this thing together over there. Like I said before, it's all a game of Jenga. It's all, not Jenga. Jenga's making you fall apart. No, not Jenga. Jenga's bad. Jenga makes it all fall down. Not Jenga. Tetris, Rubik's Cube, that kind of thing. That's what we're talking about, please. All right, so that's where we are. As you look at my navel and my Enter the Sanctum Sanctorum t-shirt, because my website, my old blog was Sanctum Sanctorum Comix, comics with an X. Sanctum Sanctorum Comix.blogspot.com. That's probably going to change, might go to WordPress, we'll see. But I started it in 2008, and I was blogging religiously for a while there until life got crazy. Then I stopped, and now it's, a dream. I still consider myself to be a blogger, because I'm saying to myself, I'm going to do it. Even though I haven't written anything for it in a couple of years. But still, the intent is there, so as long as I don't say die, it is real, it's going to happen. It's fine. Alright, so. And now Puppet Theater. Hi. How you doing? Oh, he's boring everybody. I'm going to put on some drama. I kill you. Ah! And that's, drama. Alright, so we just did that. And we do this. Put you back in there. This little piece in there. Whoop. And I put you back in here. A rig-a-doo and a minuet. By the way, a rig-a-doo and a minuet is the title of a classical piece of music that I had composed in me noggin back when I was in, grade school. But the title stuck with me ever since. A rig-a-doo and a minuet. That's what it is. Alright, so we're going to unpack bits and pieces. Now, all the bits and pieces that are wrapped up are what we can see in here. Let's get the glare off of it. Now, this is the giant Doctor Strange body and cloak and Eye of Agamotto base. I just took that out. I've also taken out, this is the piece that was theoretically missing, but the person took it from here and placed it on top of there where it belongs. Then this, I don't know what this is. I think it's some kind of a statuary. It's all wrapped up. And these are the things I'm looking at right now. I'm going to take them out. Sashes and arms and various heads and orbs of Agamottos and things. So let me do that. Actually, you know what? Even better. New plan. New plans for old. New plans for old. As I try once again to find a place to put this. Oh, well, look at that. There's a handy-dandy spot right up here on top of my variant Play Arts Kai Doctor Strange figure and my Toy Biz, not Toy Biz, Hot Toys, Doctor Strange figure, all of which are really, you know, pricey, but what can you do? They are safe, they are fine, it's just something being laid on top of it. Let me put this back on. Oop. Come on, where's the you back on top? I need to use you as a table. Why are you not cooperating? Because nothing ever cooperates. That's why rule number one of my life is nothing ever cooperates. Get back over there. Okay. You on the floor. That's where you want to be. That's where you're going to be. It's a bunch of baseball caps, all Doctor Strange related. Logos, things from the movie. Actually, the really good ones from the movie are up there, on top of that. Like this. This is a baseball. This is a workout jersey. Doctor Strange logo. Doctor logo in the back, and the sound clip from the movie. It's all movie paraphernalia because nothing escapes my gaze. All right, so you are there. Let's get cracking. I'm going to take camera, put the camera here, hold that on my side. Alright, so hang on, we're going to do a little bit of rearranging once again. I hope this is entertaining, watching the crazy guy juggle inside a space that is way too small. I believe the nomenclature is 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. I believe that's what they call it. Alright. Let's do this. Move you. Slide you over. Hold on. Just wait a moment while I slide this over again. And I will give you some musical accompaniment while I do this. And after that. And this is why I don't make hold music. You think music in the elevator was bad? Well, this is so much worse. Alright, here we are. So let's bring the camera back. Hello, camera. There we go. Hi, this is the window, and this will move you down. Okay, let's put together this figure. This statue, this gigantic, it's huge. Holy cow. Alright, so let's start taking things off. Really wish that they would have given step-by-step instructions, but they don't. So let's take things out one at a time. Looking at this, okay, these are hands that belong to that statue. I can see that. These are Doctor Strange's hands. Okay, oh, it's upside down. All right, so that goes this way. All right, that's the book. All right, let's do one of these. I'm going to take a hand. Take a hand out. Now, from what I have understood of these XM Studio statues, oh, yeah, look at that. That is pretty. Well, that's awful pretty, isn't it? Yes, it is very pretty. It's very nice. I like it. Now, these things obviously slip in, and I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be magnetic. I might be mistaken. But let's slide you. Oh, look at that. That just... Did you see that? Hang on. Was that in the way? I will redo it. I will redo it. Hang on. I'm going to redo. Watch this. I took this thing... Ooh! Now, this is fairly substantial. This has some weight to it, some heft. And when I did this, I just slipped it in. And as soon as I got this tab A fits into slot B, I slipped right into the shoulder joint, and boop! It just sucked it in. It has a very strong magnet. That's impressive as heck. Alright, so that's that. This is going to be fun. This is going to be lots of fun. Hey, Stymie, can you use isthmus in a sentence? This must be my lucky day. That is only a joke that people will get if you're, I don't know, my age. I'm 50. So anybody in that general ballpark who's ever watched The Little Rascals... Okay, that One of the old jokes from the Little Rascals. Hang on. Let me take this. Here's the. This is another arm. This is the other. Now they have an arm here already. Interesting. It's already built into it. I guess I could take that one out. Oh, because this one. Well, I see. No, never mind. Never mind. That one's already going to be in there, I guess. This is. Oh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. Because the difference is. I'm going to show you with the photo. The difference is one. Either I use the hand that's holding the orb, or I use the hand that's doing spellcasty Doctor Strange loves you symbol. Doctor Strange fighting demonic evil with the power of love since 1963. Alright, so we're going to keep this hand in wraps just for now, because I'm pretty sure that the other hand, this one right over here, is also going to have that kind of a positioning. So I'm fairly sure that if I just be patient and don't break this. Oh, you gotta see. The spaces that they have to hold these things are so precise that they actually see how the fingers are split. You know, the like, because it's got the whoop, where's the camera? Got one of these. The spacing in the styrofoam is split so each finger fits inside of a groove. That is nuts. That is some attention to detail right there, people. But if you get it wrong, you're going to snap off somebody's finger. Alrighty, this is a sash. We can put the sash on last. What do we have? We want another hand. Oh, we want this hand. Right here. We want this hand. Across the way. 1, 2, 3. This one. We want this hand. Hope you're not getting seasick from all the movement of the camera. Watch this. Hang on. Like I said, this one. Oh, you see, now there is the problem, because there's also a Book of the Vishanti. So here we go. Here's a hand. Very nice. And this is just going to go... Walk-a-ding hoy. There it is. Fit right now. Do you see that? Boop! There it is. And it just goes... Schmip. My apologies for the dim lighting in this room. The lighting in this room is horrible. I've put up, besides the movie tapestry on one side of the window, both sides of the window I've put up some UV coating so all the stuff doesn't get damaged from the sun. Because not even the power of the sun can destroy my stuff. I defy you, sun! That's right, I'm taking a stand against the sun. The sun cannot destroy me. I shall destroy the sun. Well, maybe not. But I at least won't let it destroy my stuff. Alright, now there's also... Ooh, an LED goes in there. That's what that is. That's nifty. Okay, so... Oh, it's different color LEDs. There's different color LEDs for the inside of the base. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Alright, so while I'm here, because so many of the pieces belong to this thing, this is a corresponding companion piece. This is what holds the Book of the Vishanti. Oh, look at all those lovely, lovely hands. Many hands make light the work. Or many hands find the devil's things to do, or whatever you want to say. Now, this came out long before the movie, so anybody who saw the movie and says, oh, look at all those hands, they must have been ripping off the concept of the movie. No, they didn't. All right, so I'm going to put this here. I see there's a red spot there to hold something, and a white, and oh, they're color-coded! Look at that! All right, hang on, I'm going to show it to you. They're color-coded. There's a yellow dot in there that shows you that it's supposed to be yellow. There's a silvery white dot in here. There's a red dot up here, a blue dot in there, and a bright red dot down there, which I'm sure correspond to the various pieces that are only going to fit in those places. Nifty, 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 nifty. Now one day, I can see you see behind here. You see that behind here? Many other things that I've got. This is a rarity. Dr. Voodoo's Goo Goo Mummies, Strange Tales 110, oversized head, misshapen statue. It's a model kit. I've had that for God knows how long. Never put it together yet. Everything is one day I will. Well, that day is now. That day is today. Put you over there. Put you up top. What else do we've got? Let's just start taking things. You are hand and hand. And what are those hands for? Those hands are 1 and 2. Hang on, wait a second. Hand 1, hand 2. Gotta balance the laptop so it doesn't go falling off. I just got this thing recently. I do not wish to have it destroyed. So, hand number 1. What color is your base? Oh, you know what? I should have checked which hole you came out of. You have a white base. White base meets white base. And you guess you could only fit in one way, like this. Oh, and the magnet just sucked it right in. That's really cool. Oh, it's labeled B. Oh, okay, well, in case you're colorblind, they also have letters. See, that says B. There's also a corresponding B inside the little well. Don't know if you can see it, but just snaps together. That's really, really something else. All right, roll you back together. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep your plastic rolling. Pretty sure that's this one, because it's straight. And here comes a vent. Oh, by the way, this display case over here contains, as you can see, there's lots of buttons and pins sitting here waiting to go in. Lots of buttons and pins, rings and things, and medallions. Lots of little tiny figurines, and there's more figurines on top. These are the hero clicks and stuff. But all these are going to go someplace else as I make room for more buttons and pins. Everything's got to move. Moving. Things that I've had in certain places for decades are now finally getting new homes because of expansion. Primarily because in 2016, a guy that no one's ever heard of called Benedict Cumberbatch decided, I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to be in a movie about PTOR's favorite comic book character. And because of that, let's just flood the market with a ton of merchandise that this guy's got to get and try to fit in a shoebox. And yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Another hand. Nice hand. And you are, A, but you've got your purple. I didn't see it. Oh, I see, look at that. There's a big purple space in there. I didn't even see it before. A. A meets A. Snapped right in there. Did you see that? You did see that. We'll do it one more time. One more time, slowly. Snap. All right, what else we've got? We need... This is very exciting. I mean, I've put this off. For... I really need to find the date on this box when I got it. If it was released in 2016, I guess I got it January 2016, so it's been sitting here over almost... Now, if this is November, it's going to be almost 2 years. Somebody shoot me. All of 2016 and almost all of 2017, it's been sitting here. And there are people at home going, are you crazy? I would have busted that thing open a long time ago. I would have put it on the hood of my car. And trust me, as a hood ornament, this would be bitchin'. But I didn't do it. I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to, but I wanted to be in the right spot. Originally, the idea was to have this thing, because I expected it to be this big. Maybe not this big. But it was going to go, I've got a couple of freestanding tables, and I've got a rotating base. I've got these old Lazy Susan things. And I was going to put it on. So it would be out in the open, it'd be nifty. That, and I got this is giant-sized man thing that I want. Yes. I want a giant-sized man thing. Now, there's this giant-sized man thing statue that I've had my eye on forever. It's from Sideshow Collectibles. When it first came out, they're like, oh, it's $400. And I'm like, that's insane. That's insane. I'm not spending $400 for a statue. Now, that's like that's the entrance fee. You can only get in a statue. Even piece of crap statues are like $200. It's nuts. So now in the aftermarket, I had found a guy who was going to sell it to me for a bit. But somehow or other, it fell through, so now I'm in the hunt again to find one. But I had a place set up for that as well. This is blue. but I can't spend that much on it. That's just nuts. So I hunt. I take my time. I've been doing this for so long now that I'm adept at waiting. Waiting it out. Okay, hang on. I found the blue spot. I have put off for years certain things and hunted and hunted and hunted. And then when I find the price is right, I get it. Even though I've got to wait literally years. That's just the way you got to do it. Unless you're made out of money, in which case, congratulations. Now the great thing is it'll only snap in when you've reached the right angle. It's got to be the right angle. There you go. Otherwise it won't snap in. Right? Okay. It will reject it. Reject it! If you don't get it the right way. Tuck you in. Next hand. Now, as I said, the reason why I'm doing this is because this gigantic box that this thing came in, the crate that it came in, I need to get it off the floor. I need to get out of here so I can make some space. And it has to go inside that closet that I showed you before where I keep the boxes for all my other statuary. And now that I'm looking at the size of it, I don't know if it's going to fit. I don't know. But I'm going to make it fit. All right, here's the red. Red is here. Let's just try. Why won't you fit? Oh, because there were two reds, weren't there? There were two reds. So you're probably the base red. You're the base red. Hang on. I don't want to pick this thing up because if I grab one of the actual hands. C. You say C? C, senor. C. There we go. C goes that way. And it's snapped. It's snapped in. It's snapped in. Okay. Hang on one moment while I do this. All right. So this is there. What is this? This was his hand. Then we've got two more of these demonic hands. Two more demonic hands. All right, this one's yellow. Yellow. It's like bingo. We're playing demonic hand bingo. This thing is really beautiful. I mean, if you can say that about a set of ever-growing vine-like demonic hands, this is really quite lovely, I must confess. All right, this is letter D, and the D is located against there, so snap-a-doodle. Wonderful. Hang on. Let's just do, there you go. Snap. My hand was probably in the way when I did that. My apologies. Could not be helped. This is everybody in the audience. Get on with it! And I'm going to get on with it.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
I might superimpose a little bit from Monty Python where they all chant, get on with it. That would be funny. At least in my head. In my head, things are funny. I think things are hilarious. Most people don't think so. They just think I'm crazy. The two don't preclude the other.
Get on with it!
All right, so this one is the other red. The other red is up on top. You are E. And I don't know if that's E or not. No, it wouldn't go that way. That's all messy. See, I can't see the lettering because the light in here is horrible. That's an E. It looks like an E, so I would imagine the E faces the E. But that's just... No, that can't possibly be right. It's not fitting in. Right? You say E. Do you say E? It looks like you say E. Say E, say E, say E. And if you do, well, you don't fit that way. I'm not going to wedge you, because it makes no sense to wedge you. Is there another red? Is there another red? I don't think so. That's the only one. That says E. E. It's kind of the same color, but why isn't it snapping in? Let's take B off. You know, you're supposed to put them in order? That would make some sense, but there you go. That kind of fit. But now, let's put U back. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This is just beautiful. I think there's got to be one more hand. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, hang on. Now there is a book of Vishanti. Book of the Vishanti is right here. Hang on, let me fix the camera. There we go. Now, this isn't really the design of the Book of the Vishanti. This is much more demonic. See, why do you have to do things? You've got a pentacle and other kind of pentagram kind of things in the back. And this is not the Book of the Vishanti. The Book of the Vishanti would have the window display, the same thing that's in the window there, and the thing that I have hanging up over there, and the same thing that's on my shirt. That's the Book of the Vishanti. This is just somebody being a pain in the butt. But, oh, there's a spell. Banish forces of darkness. I summon the powers of the Vishanti by the spell of the dread Dormammu. In the name of the all-seeing Agamotto, all thy powers I summon. Begone, forces of darkness. Well, there we go. Job done. Don't know if I need anybody else. I just did it. I don't know where this is supposed to go. Is this held by this hand? I've got to look. That doesn't look right. I'm pretty sure these hands are supposed to hold the book. I need to look that up. Or is it one of the other hands holds the book? Could be that the other hand that he has sticking out holds the book, but I don't think so. I'm going to place you ever so gingerly back there. I'm going to put this in here. Because I know that it's supposed to go on that display. The hands goes there. Almost sure of it. 99.9% sure. Now, this figure comes with two heads. The statue comes with two different heads to choose from. One of which is the classic, bearded, faced head. And the other is the blue masked face that he wore at the tail end of the 60s, from around 1969. For a few issues there, the sales on his book weren't doing very well. Marvel was like, well, what can we do to save this title? Oh, I know, let's turn him into a superhero. So they gave him a full body costume, full body stocking, and a helmet and a face mask. Didn't help the sales at all. It was stupid, and he quit magic, and the book was canceled. So I personally do not... while it's a cool head, and I can actually show it to you on a different figure. So there are some figures they've got that have it. While I do like it, it doesn't go with this costume. That costume that he wore with the blue mask was skin tight, and it had orange gloves and the whole thing. And this isn't. This is a, adaptation of his classic costume, so you need the classic head. That is some fierce... I have been in a box for 2 years. Hang on, I gotta do it. I have been in a box for 2 years. Ooh. I will cast a whammy on you. Whammy, whammy. Wait, whammy, whammy. I've been whammied. All right, so we're going to put him over here. And whoop, there it goes. Lovely. That is really, really lovely. That is all kinds of lovely. Get the styrofoam stuff out of there. The levitation is maintained because the cloak is very thick and it's solid on the base. Much like if you had the 1996 Toy Biz Doctor Strange action figure, the first modern action figure for Doctor Strange, came out with the Spider-Man animated series, the Sins of the Father series. That one also had a rubbery cloak that could come down, and you could had a wire in the bottom so you can kind of shape it so he could sit and levitate. And I have one of mine doing that up there on my shelves, but right now I can't turn the camera around. But you'll see it. You'll see it all in time. You'll see everything. You will see it all. Okay, so that's the head I'm going to use. I'm not even going to bother taking out the other one because why bother? Okay, fine, I will. Just to show you. Just to show you what it looks like. Because you've been so patient with me. So patient. this is what that head looks like. See, it's just a blank blue masked head. And because I'm that kind of a guy, whoop, I'll behead him and pop it on there. Schmip. So now, while it looks lovely, it doesn't go with this costume. Just doesn't. The cloak, actually, the design of the Cloak of Levitation is more along the lines of how it was shaped when he was wearing this mask. But the rest of the costume is wrong. So it comes out. Classic head goes back in. I really cannot tell you how awesome it is that that snaps into place. That is just groovy. It is groovy. All right, I think I've got all the hands. I'm not going to put his other arm out, the gesture hand, because I like him holding, unless that's how you hold. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, hang on, let me get his sash. This is a sash. That for some reason they designed to have little red tassels on the bottom of it. Okay, so somehow or other this must fit. Oh, there's a little hole on the side of him. Look at that. It must fit somewhere where the hole is. And it snaps right into place. That is pretty impressive. All right, see that? Right in the right spot. Was I in the way? I don't know. My camera keeps cutting out. Well, my screen keeps cutting out. The camera's fine, I'm sure. Right. Now again, I just recently got the laptop, so I haven't set any of my settings. Otherwise, I would have reconfigured it so it wouldn't turn the screen off every 5 freaking seconds. All right, that is there. Now we're going to get. We've got a couple of. Hang on. We get these out here. These are the LED lights that go in the base. According to this, press here to open. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, so let's just show what this is supposed to do. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Oh, so this has a. Oh, look, there's a magnet right here. Boop, boop, boop. And that goes where that is. So it's going to fit directly over and snap into place. So in order to open it, they want you to press here to open. Oh yeah, and it pops it right off. Yeah, so that's how you do it. You pop the opposite side with the magnet so it pushes the magnet up and you can release it. And then you get to put one of these two LEDs underneath. So I'd imagine the eye would glow, I don't know, one of 2 different colors. What do we have? What do we have? Look at that. Let's see. Oh, it has one of those tab things. I really wish it would say what color it was. Well, it's got a screw. I can always replace it, I guess. Alright, just for the sake of giggles, I'll take one out. Red. Oh! And then it becomes green when you put it in? What the? Okay, wasn't it just red a second ago, right? Oh, it changes colors! That's crazy! Alright, that's great. Alright, so you pop that in here. And it lights up the base. Do you see that? That's nifty. I'll turn this light off for a second. And you can see it's going to glow, and it's going to change colors. That's pretty darn nifty. I like it. What happens if I turn the other light off? Hang on, I'm going to wander over here and turn this other light off. Ooh. All right. See that? That's pretty cool. It should be changing colors. I mean, I can see it very nicely to the naked eye of the camera. Looking at the monitor, looks like it's pretty bleached out, but that's nifty. Oh, is 1. And this is 2. Alright. I don't know what this other one is. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm not going to leave it turned on the whole time, because that's just a waste of the battery. But I will leave it in there, and I will, play with them later on. Alright, so that's that. Let me put you in the bag. So now I do have to figure out how to put the Book of the Vishanti on. You guys thought I forgot. You're like, he forgot to put the Book of the Vishanti. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it back. I'm going to figure out how to put the Book of the Vishanti in place. Somewhere, and there should be a photo of this thing. You would think that on the box or somewhere there was a photo. This has to hold it. It has to hold it. Something's not quite right. Something's not quite right. This has to hold statue. Now, where's the front? Where would I consider the front of this to be? I don't know, I would imagine. That could be, but that's just... No, actually, it does kind of sit in there nicely, but you would think that everything else has a magnet. So wouldn't that also have a magnet? It kind of holds it? I don't like it, the fact that it kind of holds it. I want it to definitely hold it. There, it holds it. It's nifty. So this would be placed in front of the statue. So this is going to go down there in that display case. And that's very impressive. I think I'm going to have the room for it. So this is it. This is the XM Studios Doctor Strange statue that I've had lying here for these 2 years. I'm going to now put everything back. Well, not back. I'm going to, put the box back. Not back like in a box back, not back like in a race. Not back that you can see it, but back in time and space. Anybody who gets that gets extra credit. If you get that reference, you are very cool. So now, according to this drawing here, the book is being held by the hands. So that's what I'm assuming. Oh, look at that. And it's actually set up the same way that I have it. Oh, with the hand holding the orb, which I really like. And, yeah, I dig it. It is a winner. It is a winner. Luckily, I got it a lot more inexpensively than what the cost should have been. Especially since it only came from Singapore? Something like that. I forget what this company, XM is in, I think they're in Singapore, something like that. So I managed to get a guy. Got a guy. And, yeah, I got it direct. Now, I could have and probably should have gotten one for free. The person who won the contest got theirs for free because, we chose your designs. Well, you used my designs. So I should have got one for free. So that's a little source of contention for me. I might be a tad little bit bitter. Just that much. Because it's, again, not the first time it's happened to me. It happens time and time again. Where my artwork is used for something, and I'm like, I find it after the fact. Well, that was mine. So there we are. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to put it in the display case, and eventually we're going to have a whole nother series of videos wherein I showcase everything. Everything that's in here is going to be shown. It's going to be blogged about. Already, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm at sanctum.blog. Or is it at sanctumblog? It's one or the other. At sanctumblog at Twitter. Okay. I forgot to mention before when I was doing this, and I put together the statue, that the back of it has something that you need to see. The back of it, they decided to... Oh, by the way, since when you were gone, through the magic of video, I placed a turntable underneath the statue. So, on the back of this cloak, they put a big golden Eye of Agamotto motif. And A, it is horrific and hideous, and B, it's just plain wrong. The design of the cloak of limitation, nobody seems to get it right. Ditko obviously designed it, and very few artists do draw it the right way. But from shoulder to shoulder and cascading down the back is supposed to be a golden little design. It's also supposed to be across the back of the headdress of the cowl. Not on the edges, not in the front, just the back, this part here, and then it would meet at the front where it clasps together and then would go down into, the sides here and around the back. You do not see gold on the inside. You shouldn't. The fact that you do here is wrong. It's only on the outside. If it's drawn on the inside, it's incorrect. But that's it. And I also did a little research and found that the book does just sort of sit here on the hands. It doesn't magnetize into place. It's pretty heavy. And I'm worried that the fingers, they're so fragile. They're very frail. I don't want them to break. You think that they would have designed this one thing a little better. It's the one aspect of this entire enterprise that was just sort of half-assed. So that's it. I'm done. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the patience of watching me do this stupidity. Oh, my stupidity. This is actually pretty cool. That's it. Have a great day. Bye.